No!
This guy wants to suffer. As you progress with EToH, things get harder and harder, from beating my first easy up to ToDC. And we are so close to 15k subscribers. If you don't know, I'm doing a challenge every 5k, so for this time, I am beating cows. Yes, you heard that right, Citadel of wacky strategy. Oh, you are worried about my mental health? I don't care. Citadel of wacky strategy. You might have heard of this citadel, or maybe you haven't. This is considered as one of the hardest citadels in the entire game, standing at a difficulty of 7.96, which is peak remorseless, with a winner count of under 11,000 people. Players perceive this as a soul-crushing citadel. I'm sure you know EToH by now. If you don't, then play it, I guess. Are you ready to watch? Or am I ready to begin my journey? Buckle up, cause we are in for a ride on this horrifying citadel. Let's commence with day number 1. It is time! It is time! Citadel of wacky strategy. Okay, what did you just do? Now I all jumped this once and I'm not gonna lie, it's easy. Like, I don't see myself suffering on this. Floor 1 starts with climbing up and ascending on this elevator onto floor 2. Well, that was quick. Floor 2 suddenly changes difficulty and walk our way with these insane wobbly platforms up to these useless turrets and then fall already. Are you serious right now? I clip farm already, bro. Now the viewers will say, yeah, no! You guys just didn't see it, but there was a banana peel right there. Let's continue going up. We do some simple wraparound obby. This is a warm-up for what's about to come on later floors. We enter inside with this fast spinning platform with a key and a button that opens up an outside section. The outside consists of balloon obby that leads us to floor 3. 22 more floors to go. Yeah, that's a lot actually. This floor consists of purest obby, where I am good at, with wraparounds, X-pushers, some easy jumps, and the worst of all, slow, followed by tight ropes, few more jumps, and we reached a safety net. Now you might ask, how are people suffering if the Citadel is generous enough to give a safety net? Well, just watch. This Citadel has cruel punishments. We jump our way on this small lobby to press the red button that opens up the red door, we fall down, and we climb back up. Yeah, good gameplay, bro. X-pusher here that goes to another section with even more simple jumps. This is like a hard difficulty. But then we fall down on this obby without safety nets, and falling equals soft lock. Yeah, that's right. We climb our way, walk on these kill brick platforms with kill brick stud jumps. Gosh, dude, I hate that part so much. We got this purple door that we need to open. The button is right here and it is frickin' timed. It leads us to an elevator, reaching floor 4. Yep, still a very long journey to go. Floor 4 is just a chill lobby, nothing to worry about. We ride this elevator that sends us to floor 5. Clipping on the right door gets us the correct key because the other one is a soft lock. Yeah, this Citadel loves soft locks. Opening this big door and inside is a dark section. Falling here sends you back to the start of floor 5. Dude, stud jump straight up sucks, bro. So we continue traveling floor 5. Floor 5 is also very long because of its 4-section lobby and the teleporter that sends you back to the start of floor 5. Luckily, it was not that hard and proceeded our way up to floor 6. Entering one of the safety nets in cows. We start floor 6 with some basic obby until we come across fake parts. This floor is Tower of Traps all over again. All the parts that is shown bright yellow here are fake. Dude, I hate these types of floors. Okay, why can't I go in that freaking wall? Towers with traps is so learny and I hate learning. Unless it is like a tower that I actually like. Want to grind, I guess. But these traps are sight readable and actually not that bad. After this slightly visible lobby, we ride this X pusher and okay, what am I doing here? Oh wow, that's not good. We got back up and we have reached floor 7. Now floor 7 isn't that bad and good at all. We got this no jumping obby with spinners and a very risky walk around. Yeah, that's actually scary. We wrap around this thing and press the button to open up the way and ride these elevators. But they are freaking RNG. That jump, bro. Either you make it or you bounce off. Oh man, gotta do floor 6 and 7 again. Oh my god. Nice! Okay, let's progress. We gotta do this wraparound trials, and we launch on this obby. Pressing this button opens up an obby. Falling here sends us back down to that wraparound trials. So far so good, no huge fails or anything at the moment. We stand on this spinner that leads us to the start of the next floor, after these killbrick gameplay. And we have reached floor A. Never mind then. So we gotta do floor 6 and 7 again. But something happened. It's not your internet. The game freaking crashed. And after a while, I reach floor 8. 17 more floors to go, which is a lot. Now floor 8 consists of basic jumps and a falling platform that I forgot. So I did floor 6 and 7 again. Okay bro, can we stop loop failing on this floor? It's a bad time. We have reached floor 8 again, and this time I successfully did these consecutive falling platforms. We continue our way up onto this elevator obby that I managed to fail and have to do only floor 7, okay? Chill. I got back up to floor 8 and up to this elevator thing again. I nailed the first jump and also this long wraparound which I barely reached with T-pose. After that, we got some killbrick obby, some transparent parts, a very steep slope landing on a stud, making our way onto these balls, and this unmarked conveyor. We are almost at floor 9, just gotta pass through this annoying platform that you need to push. Like, you need to really push this thing, and wait for it to swing closer and jump on the platform. Avoid these killbricks, and we are on floor 9. Beginning with some wraparound troll obby. First one is just a fake wall. Second one extends 2 stud outward. Third extends more and we need to go around it. Fourth one is a fall jump scare. Okay. Fifth one is a wraparound, but we go under. Sixth is a walk around. Seventh turns into a 5 stud wraparound. And 8th is the normal wraparound, teleporting us to more obby. After this, we got teleported on this thing, where we need to ride the box and avoid the killbricks. One mistake I did here was climb the ladder in front, where I can't go up, bouncing me off, sending me back to this obby, and clip farming all the way to floor 6. I have to do floor 6 and okay, you get it. Finally reaching back to floor 9. So I wrote this box and dodged the obstacles. I learned my lesson climbing on the side and we continue. Pick green, they say. So we pick green. You ain't gonna troll me, I have a guider. We ascend up doing this half stud jump, successfully reaching floor 10. A major floor of this Citadel. This isn't just like a normal floor like the ones below. This is a floor where I did a bathroom break and freaking failing the conveyor jump. Luckily, I got back up with ease, but got confused and thought there was a platform here, so I fell back to floor 7. I reached floor 8, but when I got to these falling platforms, I pressed forward instead of going sideways. What was that, bro? I got back up to floor 8 again, and I think you expect what will happen. Yes, I panicked on this tightrope and fell to floor 7. I didn't give up and continued all the way, reaching floor 10 again. After these conveyors, okay, can I please stop failing that jump? I want to show the next part. After this conveyor, we go outside, meeting with 2 ways. One is the way to ascend, and the other one is the anti-softlock key. If you don't know, falling outside softlocks you until you get this specific key. And how do we get it? By doing this dangerous hobby above no safety nets. I successfully did the hobby, pressing this button and obtaining the key to anti-soft lock. Problem is, we'll do everything again. Oh wait, there's a conveniently placed teleporter that teleports us back to floor 10. With that progress, we only gotta do floor 10 to 25. An absolute game changer, but this is only the beginning. Let's continue with our journey. We travel outside the Citadel without being nervous. Basically, we are on floor 1 right now. We jump on these falling stud jumps, this weird pushing thing. We slide down and do this hobby to get this button that opens up a door. We go back inside, and here we are, floor 11. Be ready because this floor is the start to the Citadel's absolute punishment. Well, we start this floor with some jumps and oh gosh dude, outside already. Okay, good thing this room has a safety net, but after pressing this button, the net disappears and okay, you are starting to rise the punishment cows. We jump on this yellow platform that teleports us inside, jump on these small circle platforms and wow, we are on floor 12. If you thought that platform is a safety net, well, you are wrong. You see, it's actually a fast conveyor that sends you straight down to floor 10 and below. And here, I did not know that at all, covering the fact that I all jumped this Citadel only once. No practice, just a single all jump, and that's it. Am I unsafe for that? Maybe I am. We slide down this slide. Actually, you don't. We step on this speed pad and do this speed hobby, walk on this disappearing platform, and do more speed hobby on thin platforms. After that, we'll do this timed hobby. No need to rush because the timer is more than enough to focus and lock in. We then climb a bunch of head hitters and we have reached floor 13. The halfway point of the Citadel. We start by walking on this tightrope, some head hitters, and these spinner jumps, 2/4 stud jumps, and even more stud jumps. They're still my nightmare to this day. We got another speed boost, and we need to do precise jumps. Here we need to use momentum to reach that platform using this X pusher. Oh my. I almost clipped from oh my. Some risky jumps that I actually managed to do every single jump, even these stud jumps. For the final blow of this floor, they added tight ropes. Not just a tight rope that you walk and jump, but you need to wrap to another tight rope. Man, I absolutely hate that jump so much. That was scary. We ascend up, reaching floor 14, under an hour. Starting with stud jumps and some scary jump, fall on this platform and to this spinner. We climb this ladder and oh my dude, why? Fortunately, I got to the side safely and continue climbing up. We got another tightrope wraparound, another wraparound trials, and this time, it's in the left direction. Go up to this zipline, and then we have one of the worst jumps on this Citadel, which I did first try effortlessly. We do a few more jump boost hobby, which I like more than speed hobby, because you can control yourself. Yeah, riding another zipline and we teleport to the final stretch of floor 14. And no way I actually did reach the safety net on floor 15. There's absolutely no way I fluked this entire Citadel. But let's keep progressing. I fell all the way to floor 10. Well, after using this conveniently placed teleporter, but I'm not stopping there. I reached floor 12, but looked at the wrong platform and fell back to floor 10. I reached floor 14 after 5 minutes, but I timed my jump wrong and fall back to floor 10. I reached floor 12 again, but I did the same freaking mistake by looking at the wrong platform, falling back to floor 10. At floor 10, I failed one of the stud jumps and thought the run was over. Luckily, there was a lobby leading up to the Citadel. At floor 12, I accidentally found a skip, which helps a bit, but that's huge. And so I reached floor 14 again. But mistakenly jumping diagonally on the second stud, falling back to floor 13. At floor 13, I failed the jump, falling back to floor 12, and missing a jump at this speed obby, falling back to floor 10. I reached floor 12 yet again, but this time, I hit my head on a head hitter. I reached floor 13, but failing this freaking stud jump, sending me back to floor 10. Yes, I don't have a speed boost to jump that. I reached floor 13 again, but I missed the platform and fell outside the Citadel, which leads me back to floor 10 again. I reached floor 11, but then I climbed the truss too much that I fell back down to floor 10. I reached floor 13 once again, but missed the other platform at the speed obby, sending me back to frickin' floor 10, showing the final blow because after 2 whole hours, I reached floor 14, but then something went wrong. Alright, we should reach floor 15 now. If you don't know what happened, the crash once again shot me. I was devastated, thinking if I should still continue the Citadel. But me, myself, don't give up that easily. The promise must continue. So I went back to floor 1 and do the whole thing again. And after 27 minutes, I reached floor 10 and did the anti-soft lock key route. Which I did, and all hope was coming back inside me. I know to myself that I can beat this Citadel, and so I did. Floor 11, floor 12, floor 13, floor 14, but a tightrope wraparound got me back to floor 13, and I failed a head hitter back to floor 13. Oh, even worse, back to floor 10. I sat down in silence. And there, the recording is over, and I ended day number 1. It's time. It's time to enter cows again. Oh man, I hate this Citadel. Right there, the game has once crashed again. But I am not stopping, so I did everything from floor 1 to floor 10 again, with a pretty bad clip farm falling all the way to floor 6. Yeah, I hate this. I got the anti-soft lock key again for the 4th time, and continued my journey to floor 13 and 14 again. But then I failed this ladder jump again. I reached the end of floor 12 again, but I frickin' hit my head on a head hitter and jumping back down to end of floor 10. I reached end of floor 13 and I did reach floor 14. What? Are you expecting a clip farm? No. Well, it's at the ladder jump part. Oh wait, I did it. Surely I reached floor 15 right here. How? How? Just how? Look at this dude, it's an easy jump, like, how did I fail that? And finally, I reached floor 15 again, reaching my floor PB. I locked in, timing every jump correctly. Wait, never mind. Traversing obstacles with accuracy until I got to this conveyor, which I finally passed, passing my personal best, reaching floor 14B. Well, I guess that's called. Here we gotta pass this inside section. We got this long jump to a ladder, some jumps and a weird wraparound, and a diagonal wrap transporting us back to floor 15B. We gotta jump on this slope. Okay, how the heck did I do that? After the slope, we got an unmarked conveyor here. Fall down and entering outside, where one mistake could instantly lead back to floor 10. I proceeded slowly until we jump down and lose our... Well, there's an elevator leading to floor 16. But first we gotta do this horrifying jump, which I did. Oh my. After these stud jump, finally a new color to stare and grind. But this floor has a safety net, only at the edge. So we still need to be careful when obbying in the middle. Like these risky jumps that hit your head. Some slope jumps, which I managed to fail. We all know slope jumps should have never existed and get crushed below the universe. I reached that part again and hey, I did it. Then there's this button which opens up a knobby, and it is a button progress, so that's great. Now here, this is one of my most hated jumps. Yeah, we are back to floor 15, where we gotta do floor 15A, floor 14B, floor 15B, floor 15 outside, floor 16 outside, and back here. Yeah, that was scary as heck. I got back up to that jump again. I am quitting this game. That jump is so bad. Finally, dude, floor 16 again. Oh wait, what? The video cuts that I made the jump. Frick man, I did not record one of the hardest jumps in the entire game. Anyways, we go outside again, and the first thing to do is to get the button in front of the Citadel, and it was scary as heck. After that, we progress this way. We can skip this horrible jump by high jumping, and I failed this jump. To get back, I gotta jump on this diagonal platform, and I felt seemingly the worst feeling. I did manage to climb back up and continue my way. We got this X pusher, which it involves some wacky strategy that I did not know. I gotta do this jump again. That's genuinely terrifying. Here we go again for the second time, and I still don't know the wacky strategy. So let's do another terrifying jump. Here we go again for the third time, and well, I almost did it. Back on this terrifying jump for the fourth time, and here we go again. This time I successfully did it with the help of my guider, and we finally reached floor 17. Oh my gosh, 8 more floors to go. So let's continue obbying. Yes, I got hit with a random occurring crash again. A hope of what's left on my day has lost. Here's another POV of me crashing at the exact moment. After that incident, I quit and never touched EToH for the rest of the day. Oh, another day, another chaos. Here we go. Finally back to floor 10. Let's not fail this outside section. And there we go. That's like the 5th or 6th time I did that. No fails, by the way. After this point, I gotta pass floor 11 to 14 again, which is a massive loop fail section. So, I think you know what will happen. I reached floor 13, did the X pusher jump, these scary jumps, but I hit my head falling to, well, at the start of floor 13. I got back up, but then I missed the jump and unbelievably fell straight to floor 10. Now I gotta do floor 10 11, 12, and 13 again. So I got back up to floor 12. But then I forgot that I have a thumb pressing the spacebar and fall all the way to floor 10 again. I did the loop fail floors again and reached floor 13, but I missed the platform and fell straight back to floor 10 again. I got to that part again, but this time I barely made it. But afterwards I malfunctioned on this tightrope. I did not give up and continue my way, reaching this long elevator, levitating up to floor 16. But first we gotta do this terrifying jump. I eventually made it back up to floor 17, the floor where I randomly crashed. After making my way up, I freaking slipped on a tightrope. I tried to get back up, but unfortunately, I jumped too early on this conveyor, falling back to floor 10. I was emotionless. Falling from floor 17 to floor 10 is a large gap. And knowing I gotta do this infuriating loop fail floors again. But that did not stop me. After this fail on floor 13 and this fail on floor 12, I managed to obby up and touch floor 16 again. And floor 17, which this time, I did not crash and pass my personal best, jumping to a new territory, which is the infamous dropper. Now if you don't know or haven't played this Citadel before, this dropper is one of the easiest sections I have done. With 28 seconds left on the clock, I touched this balloon, ascending up and touching floor 18. Floor 18 starts off by having this fake obby above the conveyor. What the heck was that? We have this swaying platform and I thought it was broken, and blamed the platform when it was literally my fault. Now if you fall below floor 18, you're required to do the whole dropper part and the time section at the bottom again. But then the balloon had me in panic. I can't, my balloon. I can't balloon, come on. Oh my, it worked. Oh my gosh, dude. That was scary. I entered floor 18 again and this time, I passed my PB, entering a new section with my helpful guiders. We got this spinning obby until you realize there's no safety net. We have these platforms which shoot when stepped on. We wrap to this ladder and do more wraparounds. And here we have sentient stud jumps. A new type of stud jump! We are not running out of stud jump ideas. We go up and jump, reaching this wrap. But something went horribly wrong. No way there was a hole in there. My gosh, dude. No. And when I say horribly wrong, I mean it. I hate this outside section, bro. Now I'll give you a moment to think of any person that has played this Citadel and then managed to slip on this 2 stud gap. 2 freaking stud gap. If you thought of one person that managed to do that, congratulations that person. We have the same brain. With this fail, I can climb this obby beside this rock and entered the Citadel again, teleporting back to floor 10, and felt like I wasted my time. So I continued the obby with sadness in my mind. Like, just look how I struggled fighting to step correctly on this tightrope. Yeah, I did not say a single word. I was speechless. I reached the end of floor 14 but fell. And then I slipped. I am tired, okay? But I didn't stop. I continued my way up. And yeah, I fell again. Gotta do floors 10, 11, 12, and 13 again. I reached floor 13 and I think I'm the first person to fail this one stud rap. It's just unbelievable. I reached floor 14 but the tightrope physics are so bad and we are back to floor 10. I reached floor 14 again, but this time I hit my head on a head hitter again. But it's not a big deal, only one floor. Okay, never mind. I am very tired, so let's end the day by powering the RNG and crash my game after 2 painful hours session. I gave up and rest. Oh my gosh, we are back. Oh, this Citadel. This Citadel. With under 1 hour on the clock, I reach my personal best. At this moment, I'm unfamiliar on what's up ahead, so I kept locked in. And reaching floor 19. Okay, floor 19 has too much aura that messed my jump. And so I did all of the dropper again. This balloon thing that goes all the way to floor 18 and all of floor 18. Until I'm back and reaching floor 19. If you never played cows, this floor is considered as one of the longest and scariest floors in the Citadel. The goal of this floor is to press 8 buttons inside. Well, that seems easy. Not until you go outside and press 6 more buttons without safety net. Most people fail outside and quit grinding, and that's why people feared floor 19, and I'm about to cross it. For the first button, we gotta do this obby behind the sign. Now we gotta cross this half-stud platforms that needs precise jumps and press the second button. We continue forward and go around these spinning platforms. Remember, there's no safety nets below. We jump inside this room and do a obby with a 10-stud wraparound, jump here and press the third button. This opens up a hole that leads to the fourth button. We wrap around this thing for the fifth button and go back. Now we gotta be careful on these slope head hitters, which is also sticks out by one stud. Go this way and carefully walk on this to get the sixth button. After that, we go to the next path with some stud jumps and these dangling platforms. Walk on these very thin platforms with a blocking slope to get the seventh button. And finally, jump down to this platform and walk on these tight ropes. We have this very nice skip that skips a hard gameplay, which most of the player does, by the way. I ain't doing that up inside. And we press the final button. And now, for the final 6 buttons outside with no safety nets at all, I let you watch my progression. was my run. I was so nervous that I forgot to jump and fell back to the dropper. But that ain't stopping me. I got back up to floor 19 again and successfully did the 5th button. Time for the 6th button, which has a jump that many players fail, and I'm one of them, unfortunately. I'm done. I am done. This Citadel is remorseless. The punishments are so cruel. But the more I think about it, the more I stop. And I'm not giving up, so I did everything. Floor 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, dropper, and 18, where I'm able to climb back up to floor 19. But then I remembered, I pressed the button outside, so I'm good to go. Oh wait, I passed floor 19 this day. Oh my gosh, okay. I can't mess this up right now. And so the journey begins. I reach floor 20. Now floor 20 is a break room. No need to worry about falling and chill with the music of rain, because the final floors are about to come. And I reach floor 21, a safety net below the final cruel floors. I kept going and freaking missing the yellow block, which no one fails at all. How? I got back up to floor 21 with ease and perfectly touching this yellow thing that teleports us to floor 22. 3 more floors and we are done. So I locked in. I reached floor 23, but then I fell back down. Not a big deal, we can go back up easily. Of course, 1 more fail. Oh wait, 2 more fails actually, before I reach floor 23 again. Now I had to skip this because the actual way is like a horrific jump. I'm not even kidding. Here we got this timed obby. I have to get a good look first before attempting this time pressure obby. I managed to do it flawlessly, and we continue outside. You might recognize this as a tower crossing in ToDD, and most players also fail most of these jumps, and the worst part, it is far from the safety net floor 21. I'm locked in so much. My hands are so cold. Can't believe I reached floor 24, which starts off by doing this rising lava obby. If I remember correctly, that's an insta-kill, but I never knew that and kept going. Reach the 4 quadrant trials of floor 24. The first one has a big collidable kill brick spinner, and we need to obby, reaching the other side, and press this button. After pressing this button, we gotta go back the opposite way, and continue that way, entering the 2nd quadrant. This quadrant has tricky jumps. We press this button, and we need to do this exact jump in order to land on this slope. We go outside and walk on more thin tight ropes. We need to walk slowly here, and at this point, we are so far ahead that my heart is beating so fast. I locked in, jumping precisely on every single jump until we reach the final floor. Fluking floor 19 to 24 on this run. Now the final floor is one of the hardest and most painful floors in the Citadel. I was so locked in, but a story is not a story if there's no villain. I said I need Khan to guide me, but a guy named Jester doesn't want that. Khan proceeded to guide me on these terrifying jumps. I'm so locked in, I'm not talking at this point. Nah, I'ma watch Diamond fall brutally. I ignored his chats and kept going. Hands are shaking. Successfully doing every single jump. Khan guiding me on my journey. Oh gosh, please let him fail. I'm giving him Jester's anti-luck. The villain attacks too much. Everything went wrong. Everything went wrong. And when I mean it, I mean it. Jester's attacks ended my best run. I fell and failed until it's time I rest and ended day 4.
Dentro il mondo in cui vivo io non esiste più quel tempo che forse eterno tutti credevamo neghe로부터 멀어지는 마음조차 보이지 않아 그래 모르겠어 다들 스포츠 nedokážu sehnúť z místa ako trhlinu v čase sem zakopu hneď v zapietí stannar aldrig upp för att se ett annat flöde ser endast mitt liv från mitt egna minne trött på att lachen sjung dường như tôi đã vượt phải không trong giấc mơ tôi như làng cơm mọi thành tôi tan biến dần nang sasawa na ako sa aking pag-iisa ang nais ko lang naman manhid na kalooban Asetis prospaties na ikfrasi sa popsi detas pasun taloya discardias mutisyopi 好母亲密化情愫话速不语已成垢何能让情花容羞远哭亲戚其自留 Ada hariesa bisakah ku bertahan apakah ada tempat bagiku untuk ada apati am înghițit printre lacrimi m-am pierdut în oglindă nu mai văd chipul ce mi-e cunoscut un futuro está por vir vale a pena eu tentar temo que se progredir não encontrarei lugar لو لقيت بالتغيير لو أخذت صوب الضياء سيبيض كل شيء يغدو بين الأبرياء Времени река вдали жить неудержимо на ее волнах Тонкою тростинкой я качаюсь Vaikka kanssa mitä kaipaan Aika taas mutunen tuduttaa jossa henkeen sok Prześlizguje się przez wieczności Mroczni drzwi w kieszeni Tylko ból i agonia Co wciąż ze mnie drwi Vertel me wie ik ben, wie ik was De tijd stuur som hulde mijn verstand En mijn hoop verschrompelt Ne serait-ce qu'un rêve Juste une cruelle illusion Dans un monde où tout le monde s'aime Les mots n'ont pas de raison Ja wtomił вже давно Від нестерної туги І залишуся нехай Із життям без почуттів You can tell me what to say You can tell me where to go But I doubt that I would care And my heart would never know Trzeba naprematnę se Ten sam gipciał se podre Że postanie was mój świt I niesmiczno se razdre Látva-me ahol podvajon van-e még remény Talán akad még egy hely Ahol betörhet a fény Watashi no koto o iitai naraba Kotoba ni suru no nara Roku de nashi 如今正待而死时能为念土不忍弃待到能沉云落日怎能何处人不知 Se ei frente o caminhar Se eu conseguir mudar Minha história vai morrer Tudo em branco tornará Also träume ich einen Traum Sehe ich die Wirklichkeit Meine Worte helfen nicht Denn ich bin noch nicht bereit Tout ça tout l'heure qui m'emplit N'est plus bon qu'à ne pisser Je ne veux plus rien ressentir Partir pour tout oublier Kaikki sanat jotka saan Tyhjinä katoaa Vaikka ne vaan annat vaan Kunnella en aiokaan Стоит сделать первый шаг Все изменится тогда Погрузится мир во мрак Станет черным навсегда Уголкну нараба Terusmangam bilangkah Sayar taduma batiu L'anarkia nascerà Su mulla de mukolel Om ju sorger det jag gjort Arsräcker stiga atunci fierță ia smagul admit Tunkolba to sayo magwa mocza ismerem Tojcan hajbét bengaj már Czy pamiętasz mogę cię I jak z ciobroki nusja Tutto divera realtà Młodym gosny busem da Disparaître dans le noir
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. No way. No way. GG's. GG's. Oh. I'm eating my microphone. Oh my. Oh my gosh. And the video ends there. That's it. The Citadel is done. I have completed my promise. And it felt like a dream. This Citadel was painstakingly hard, and I understand why there's only below 15k people did it, and I'm one of them. I'm so proud. But what's next? Sure, there's ToDC. Finally, the ToDC is done. Well, that's another soul crushing.